Or referred to in his day as the uncrowned king of the U.S. Senate, longtime Oklahoma Senator Robert S. Kerr left quite the legacy, and much of it can be found in his farmer home in Poteau. OETA's Cathy Tatom takes us there.
High above the fields where the black Angus cattle he introduced to Oklahoma once roamed, Senator Robert S. Kerr built his palatial dream home in Lafleur County.
We're about 5 miles outside of Poteau.
The 11,000 square foot mansion now operates as the Kerr Center and Hotel. When built in the 1950s, it combined Senator Kerr's desire to use wood and stone native to Oklahoma with his wife's wish for a home that combined modern architecture with an Asian touch.
The Kerr Conference Center was originally his summer home, intended to be their retirement home. And unfortunately, then he passed away in 1963.
Kerr Center Director Cheryl Burley says the Kerr family removed the original furnishings, as seen in these faded newspaper clippings, before donating the house to the state regents for higher learning. It was then given to Carl Albert State College to operate as a conference center, hotel, and museum. The museum is in what had been the home's 5-car garage.
It highlights the family and Senator Kerr from when he was a young boy clear up to through his political career.
It features a replica of Kerr's Washington office, a model of the log cabin where he grew up near Ada, an overview of his life as an oil baron, and highlights of his political career, particularly his dedication to improving the lives of Oklahomans through public works projects like the Kerr Lock and Dam project. It also houses exhibits about the Heavener Runestone site and an extensive collection of Native American artifacts. Items operators of the museum and hotel hope will entice people to make the drive to what they call a hidden gem of southeast Oklahoma. Guests who make the trip here will enjoy the fact that some of the home's distinctive fittings are still in place. Things like the Angus bull drawer pulls, tiles, and faucets in the senator's personal bathroom, and the bull's heads on the ornate circular staircase surrounding an indoor waterfall. While the Kerrs lived here, President John F. Kennedy stayed here and was guest of honor at a dinner party when he came to Poteau to dedicate a stretch of new highway. But he wasn't the only president to stay here. George Bush and Gerald Ford have also been guests. Now each of the presidents has a room that bears his name.
Most of our guests wanted to stay in the Kennedy room.
There's also a room dedicated to another famous politician from southeastern Oklahoma, former Speaker of the House, Carl Albert. This has got to be my favorite part of the whole house. It's what used to be the playroom for the grandchildren. As you can see, it was built to look like the inside of a submarine. Now it's been divided into 2 bedrooms, but boy, what bedrooms. Just look at the closets. You have a porthole right here in the door, and more drawers and hanging space than I think I have in my whole house. Cheryl Burley tells me families frequently request the submarine rooms because they're more secluded, and let's face it, the nautical decor is definitely more fun than the typical motel furnishings found in the other rooms. However, one thing is the same no matter which room guests choose, and that's the spectacular view that first enticed the Kerrs to build their dream home on this hill.
Now, the conference center does close for the months of January and February, but reopens come March.